friends. Happy Wednesday. You know what Wednesday means. It's time for another Wayne's Wednesday Mystery Card Challenge. Wayne has put one sketch and 3 papers from my stash in this envelope. I have not seen what's in here, and I'm going to flip it over and open it with all of you, and then I have to make a card with what he's put in this envelope. So let's go ahead and see what's in here. Okay. Oh, I like that. We've got little white polka dots on a kind of a cherry red background. Let's check the other side. And we've got bigger white polka dots. I like that. Let's see what paper number 2 is. Oh, I love this. This is some of that village paper. I love it, love it, love it. We got little houses and trees and churches and little lampposts. Very sweet paper. Let's check the back. Oh, and we've got a beautiful green plaid. That'll go nicely with that polka dot paper. Let's check paper number 3. Oh, this is another good one. I love this. All these beautiful Christmas tree ornaments. And then we've got little stars all on a kind of a cream-colored background. That is beautiful. I love that. Let's check this side. And this looks like a blizzard on red. Lots and lots of snowflakes on a red background. Well, Wayne, you did great this week. This is going to be super easy to make a card out of these, and they're all double-sided. Thank you, Wayne. He's taking pity on me. Okay, this right here is what, if I'm going to have problems, it's either a plaid, but this is a good plaid, or it's the sketch. So let's see what the sketch is. Perfect sketch. Sketch number 10. I love it. You did so good this week, Wayne. You took pity on me. You gave me something simple, and I appreciate that. And it looks like he wants a Christmas card, since we got Christmas ornaments. Although, I could do a winter card. And then this little village could go for winter instead of Christmas. And then the back of this. But then we'd have too many polka dots, right, on red. Okay, I am going to grab a card base, see what I've got to use for a focal point, and we're going to get this put together. I think this is going to be a really, really cute card. So I'll be right back, guys. Well, this challenge has turned out to be so much fun because I've gotten to do some coloring and some fussy cutting, and I love both of those. And Wayne made it so easy for me this time. The perfect sketch for this card and the perfect papers. So let's get this put together. Now, we needed a circle, and this is 2.5. So I've got a stitched circle die, and it is right about 2.5. And I wanted to put a scallop circle behind it. This is a Spellbinders, and it's a pretty old one. But it is just I would say that's probably 2 5/8. So I've used that as well. We've got a card base. This is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. This is a landscape style card. And our first mat is this one Wayne picked that looks like a snowy blizzard on a red background. It's the other side of that beautiful Christmas ornament paper. And this is 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to get that put down first. And then I went ahead and I cut my rectangles. I cut 4 at 1 3/4 inches by 2 3/8. And this is the side with the little village, and on the other side is that beautiful green plaid. So that was perfect. So this is 2 of the papers. So I'm going to get my glue, and we're going to start putting this together. I just love this village paper. It's so cute. And it came from that Cardabella paper pad, and I've got a link for you down in the description box below. I think it also has this paper in it. I think that's where Wayne got most of this, was from that Cardabella pack. So, like I said, I'll have a link for you if you want to go pick that up. I got it from Amazon, and I got it in 2 days. Now, right now, I'm hearing from y'all that Amazon has slowed down. I guess it's because of Christmas orders, and a lot of the things that you're ordering, you're not getting for a week or more. So, I don't know if you order this paper pad, if you can still get it in 2 days or not. But I did, and I got it about 10 days ago, 2 weeks ago, something like that. So hopefully you still can. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get these put down. And I want to make sure I look over here at the sketch, and I want to try to get it the same all the way around. That's the only part about having to leave a gap around things, is getting them lined up and making sure your gap between is the same. Let's go ahead and lay these on here and see if that will help. Yeah, I think that will help me, because I don't want to have too big of a gap over here since I don't have that much there. I think that's going to work okay. Just laying that on there, and then if I can just pick it up and get it right back down in the same spot. That's always my problem. Getting it right back where I had it once I get the glue on it. Let's do this one. That'll make it better to line the bottom. So we hopefully will get that straight. So I'll keep putting these on, and I'll come right back when I've got all 4 of them on here. And hopefully all 4 will be straight with the same gap. So far, it's looking pretty good. Okay, I didn't do too bad. The gap up here is a little bit wider than down here. But because we're going to put that circle on here, I think it will be all right. Okay, I showed you we used a 2-inch circle. So this one I cut with that stitched circle die. I love the stitching around there. And I had a little stamp set that has warmest wishes. Let me go ahead and show that to you. It's one I used the other day with the polar bear on it. If I can get it over here. But the sentiment was curved, so I thought that was really cute to put on that circle. It's this one with the polar bear that came from a magazine, and it was Practical Publishing from 2018. But you can see here it is right here. And I also stamped and colored these 2 little houses right down here. So we'll bring those in. And here is that scallop circle that's going to go behind this one. And see, this is that polka dot paper. And it's a little bit bigger, and the color is just a little bit darker than this. But I thought it would be fine, because we're not going to see a lot of it. That way I've used all 3 papers on this card. So I'm going to get these adhered together. And then here are my cute little house stamps. And I colored these and fussy cut them. It was not easy. Coloring these little things, oh my goodness. And after I colored them and cut them out, I took a dark gray marker and went all around the outside edge to hide the white from the cardstock. And I've got these on foam tape. So I'm going to go ahead and get this down, and then we're going to put our little houses on here. I'm going to put this down flat. And I'm going to try really hard to get this straight on here with my sentiment. I think it's going to be okay. That's really cute with that little polka dot ruffle around it. That's very cute. Slid that around just a little bit. And I want to get that in the center. That's going to be very cute. And then with my little houses on there, that's going to be adorable. I've made several cards with little villages the past few videos. But they're so much fun. Does that look straight? I hope so, because that's where it's going to stay. Okay, let me grab my tweezers. And get my little houses up here. Go ahead and get the foam tape off. Now, little houses, you behave yourself now. I want to get them straight too. And even. One of them's taller than the other. That one looks like it's 3 stories. And that one's so cute, it's got little hearts on it. Okay, here we go. It's straight. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, that finishes the mystery card for today. Didn't it turn out cute? I love that. Now, I colored these with my Spectrum Noir markers, the Tri-Blend. And you can get those over at Amazon. I'll see if I can find a link. You can get a whole set with all the colors, or you can get different sets with different shades to them. But I'll see if I can find a link for you. That turned out so cute. I love it. Now, let me show you what we have left. It's not much, because I already cut out the pieces for a bonus card. Okay, we've just got little pieces left that maybe I can use these for a border on another card. These aren't even big enough for doing blocks for a quilt card. We've just got this little piece left, and this one, and this one piece of green. I could probably get 4 1-inch squares out of that for a quilt card, and then maybe some out of this. And let's see. Yeah, that's 1 inch. I could get some out of that. But these are strictly going to have to be for borders. And this one, I don't know that I'm even going to keep that. There's not much you can do with that. So, let me get all this out of the way, because we're going to do a bonus card. For our bonus card, we're going to use Cardz TV Sketch number 8 You can find all the sketches over at my blog. That's cardstv.blogspot.com. There are currently 73 sketches, and they're all free to download. Now, I wanted to use the sides of the paper that I didn't use on this card. And you can see I used the 3, and then, yeah, this one, and this one, and this one were the 3. And the reverse side is that little polka dot, and the ornament. Yeah, I've got the green on there. Okay. So I basically used more than one side of a couple of those, but there was enough of this left to go ahead and make this card. Now this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches for my card base, my card base. My first mat is this pretty green. It's 4 by 5 1/4. Then we had this mat, which is the reverse of that little blizzard paper. It is 1 1/2 by 5 1/4. That's going to go right over there. And this is the reverse of that small polka dot. It's the large polka dot. And it's 1/2 inch by 5 1/4. So I'm going to get these two adhered to the front. And that's cute, just like that. But we got to have a sentiment and a focal point, right? So let's go ahead and get this done, and then we'll get to the focal point and the sentiment. I think this bonus card is going to be just as cute as the mystery card. Maybe cuter. Y'all will have to tell me down in the comments which one is your favorite. Okay, we'll get these on. And I want to make sure I get these all the way over to that edge and all the way at the top and the bottom, because I don't want any of that green cardstock showing. And I'm probably going to have to pick it up so I can see it better. So I'm looking over that camera, and I can't tell exactly where the edge is. Yeah, see down here, I see green. Scoot it over. There we go. Now we'll get this little red and white polka dot, and I want to get that all the way over to the ornament paper so I don't see any green between there. Well, that took me a minute, but I got it on there. Now we go back to our sketch, and we've got these 2 rectangle mats. We've got the larger one is 2 1/2 by 3 1/4, and I cut that out of the small polka dot. It's going to go right there. And the smaller one is 2 1/4 by 3. And I went ahead and stamped it at the bottom. I used Memento Tuxedo Black ink, and I stamped Merry and Bright. So that's going to go on right there. I'm loving this card. I stamped it at the wrong place on the back. I put it at the top instead of the bottom. I'm having one of those days. You know, one of those days where you drop everything, you say everything wrong, you do everything wrong or backwards. Okay, and I think we're going to put that down flat because I've got my focal point on foam tape. We're going to put it at just a little bit of an angle, and I'm going to center it since this has got our sentiment on it. I love the big polka dot and then the small polka dot. That's so cute. Okay, for our focal point, this was on a cut apart from that Cardabella Christmas Village paper pad I showed you, and I am leaving you a link. And I didn't like the cut apart, but I loved the little snow globe. So I just took my scissors and fussy cut it. I took a medium gray marker and went around this to hide the white. And then I took a medium green, went around the bottom. And I've got it on some foam tape. We'll get this on there. And we'll have our bonus card done. Whoops, almost pulled the whole piece of foam tape off. And this is going to hang off the top just the tiniest bit, which I think gives it a little bit more dimension. Look how cute that is, guys. I love that. Oh my goodness. So that finishes our bonus card for today. Here are the 2 cards we made today. This was our mystery card challenge card. And these are all 3 papers that Wayne picked, and he picked sketch number 10. So that's how that one turned out. I love it. I think it's so cute. And with the reverse side of the papers that we didn't use on this card, here is our bonus card. And for that, I used Cardz TV Sketch number 8. I hope you guys like these. Tell me which one is your favorite, if you have a favorite, and just leave it down in the comments right below this video. Thank you all so very, very much for coming by today and always being so kind and leaving such wonderful comments. Y'all are so, so dear to me. You're so very kind, and I appreciate it. And I am way behind on answering your comments. I'm trying to get to all of them. I don't like not answering them. I read every single one, but I don't often get to answer them, especially if y'all have some questions, because I want to make sure I get those questions answered too. So please be patient with me. I'm trying my best. Hopefully I will get caught up. But thanks again for coming by. I hope y'all have a wonderful Wednesday. And remember, I love you all, and God loves you all. God bless you all, and I will see you again soon with another card. Bye now.